Everyone tells you to retire in Texas because of the no income tax. Smart. Then they tell you to look at Austin. Less smart. Then they hand you a $600,000 price tag and a commute that adds 10 years to your biological age. Here's what they do not tell you. The Texas that was always affordable is still there. It just does not advertise. Number 8. Wichita Falls. Wichita Falls, where $200,000 still buys a real house. Retirement Living ranked Wichita Falls the #1 place to retire in Texas in 2026. The median home price is around $200,000. In a state where everyone is complaining about affordability, that number is almost offensive in how reasonable it is. Wichita Falls is not going to win a beauty contest. It is not perched on a granite mountain, and it does not have a wine trail. What it has is the thing that most retirement guides treat as a footnote. Your money actually lasts here. Housing costs run nearly 50% below the national average. Fixed income math works the way it was supposed to. You are sitting on the porch of a 3-bedroom brick house that cost $195,000. Lucy Park is 10 minutes away. Trails along the river, nobody in a hurry. This is not a compromise. This is what retirement looks like when the numbers work. If your retirement budget is fixed, Wichita Falls is the town that stops the bleeding before it starts. Number 7. Rockport. Rockport, the Texas coast that rebuilt itself and did not raise the price. The median home price is around $380,000 and on the Gulf Coast. For actual waterfront living, that is not a bad number. The overall cost of living runs about 10% below the national average. Rockport took a direct hit from Hurricane Harvey in 2017. The town that exists today is newer, tighter, and built by people who chose to stay. The people who rebuilt here are the kind of neighbors that are hard to find anywhere else. Art galleries, world-class birding along the Central Flyway, fresh seafood, and Aransas Bay sunsets that earn their reputation. No hospital in town. Corpus Christi is 30 minutes south for anything serious. Hurricane risk is real and worth pricing into your insurance budget before you fall in love with the view. If you were here before Harvey, you know what was lost. If you have been back since, you know what was built. Number 6. Nacogdoches. Nacogdoches, older than Texas itself. The average home value in Nacogdoches sits around $228,000, stable and unhurried. That consistency is the point. Founded in 1779, Nacogdoches is the oldest town in Texas. Stephen F. Austin University keeps the energy young without making it loud. The local medical center handles daily needs, with Tyler and Houston within reach for anything serious. Nobody is moving here chasing hype, which is exactly why the prices have not moved the way hype-driven markets do. Pine forests, a walkable historic downtown, a university calendar that fills local restaurants year-round. A town that size tends to know your name within a month. Quiet in the way that retirees mean when they say quiet. Not empty, just unhurried. Chances are someone watching this already knows exactly what we are talking about. Number 5. Seguin. The town between Austin and San Antonio that nobody stops for. The median home price in Seguin is around $296,000, with a cost of living running below the national average. For a town sitting on Interstate 10 between two major metros, that price is the anomaly that makes the whole equation work. Austin is 50 miles northwest. San Antonio is 35 miles west. Every hospital system, airport, and specialist in both cities is within an hour. Seguin itself has a historic downtown square, the Guadalupe River running through it, and a pace of life that neither neighbor can offer anymore. You pick up your grandkids from the San Antonio airport in 40 minutes. You see a specialist in Austin the same day. You come home to a $296,000 house on a quiet street. That is the math Seguin is selling. Number 4. Schertz. Schertz, the town the military retired to first. The average home value in Schertz is around $337,000. For a community with this level of infrastructure, that price reflects a market that has not fully caught up to what it offers. Schertz sits northeast of San Antonio, adjacent to Randolph Air Force Base. Over 1 in 5 residents is a veteran. That military presence built something civilians rarely get for free: tight community infrastructure, low crime, well-maintained neighborhoods, and a local government that takes public safety seriously. San Antonio's hospital systems are 20 minutes away. Clean streets, safe neighborhoods, neighbors who wave first. Mild winters mean the outdoor life does not stop in December, which, coming from Ohio or Minnesota, is the detail that changes everything. If the military has been retiring here for decades, the real question is why everyone else took so long to notice. Number 3, Marble Falls. Marble Falls, hill country that has not fully priced you out yet. The average home price in Marble Falls runs around $324,000, meaningful savings against a hill country market where many towns now sit above $450,000. The lakes are the same, the sunsets are the same, the wine is poured from the same bottles. Lake LBJ and Lake Marble Falls are both within the city limits. Wineries dot the surrounding roads. Austin is 45 minutes east when you need a specialist or an airport. The hill country sits high enough to take the edge off the Texas summer, and winters here are the kind that make people from Michigan question every decision they ever made. The town is small enough to feel like a retreat and connected enough to not feel like a gamble. For retirees priced out of Fredericksburg and Wimberley, Marble Falls is where the hill country dream is still within reach, for now. Number 2, Boerne. Boerne, the hill country haven. San Antonio keeps to itself. Boerne sits just northwest of San Antonio, close enough to access one of the largest medical corridors in Texas, and far enough to feel like you left the city behind. Median home prices run in the mid-300s in surrounding areas. This is a town worth budgeting for. The Cibolo Creek runs through town. The Cibolo Nature Center covers 160 acres of trails. Main Street has the restaurants, the galleries, and the weekend energy of a town that knows what it has. Methodist Hospital Boerne handles local care with San Antonio's full medical system 20 minutes south. If you already live here, you already know why this made the list. Number 1, New Braunfels. New Braunfels, where retirement actually looks like the brochure. The median home price in New Braunfels sits around $307,000 as of early 2026, down from the previous year. A buyer's window in a town that earned its reputation honestly. The Guadalupe River runs through it. Gruene Hall, the oldest continually operating dance hall in Texas, has been playing live music since 1878. The German heritage is real. Wurstfest draws 100,000 people every November, not because it is a marketing event, but because the town has been doing it for 60 years. 2 hospitals serve the community. Austin and San Antonio are both within an hour. Nearly 14% of residents are 65 or older, a community that has been quietly validating this choice for decades. New Braunfels is the retirement town that delivers what every town on this list promises in different pieces. The river, the culture, the access, the price that still somehow makes sense. Just do yourself one favor before you fall in love with the porch. Run the property tax numbers. Texas has no income tax for a reason, and that reason shows up in your county bill every year.